Good morning internet and welcome to day 17 of Once Upon a December. So, there's been a change of plans. We were supposed to go see Violet and Jimmy today to do our food odyssey, which is basically something that Violet and Jimmy came up with, where you just go through a bunch of cafes or new restaurants or whatever and then just like taste test the food and then give it ratings and stuff like that. Well, that was going to be a lot of fun. We were going to do that, but Jimmy has woken up with a sore appendix. I don't know if he's got appendicitis, but it's not good. He seems in a lot of pain, and we decided to just cancel and reschedule for another day when he isn't in like
a massive amount of pain.
Yeah, which is totally understandable. So we're just gonna go down to the shops, get some food for lunch, since all those snacks were supposed to be our lunch. It's super crowded today. But yeah, we're just gonna go to the shops, get some lunch. And I think we're just gonna spend most of the day then doing some computer work. I don't know. Need to do some planning for next year for a few things. Just gonna take it a chill one, which isn't probably the worst thing anyways, because Toby's has to go back to work tomorrow anyways. His week off is over, which is sad.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but the plus side is that you're taking Thursday off, and the long weekend is coming
Yes, that
too.
would actually be good. Long weekend, I'm looking forward to.
4-day weekend. I know it's Christmas and people are like spending time doing Christmassy stuff, but we just want the day off.
Yes.
So this is the lunch I decided to go with in the end. It's basically just crunchy tempura prawn roll from Woolies. I know it's really fancy, but it's really, really nice, even though it is a little on the spicy side for me. I'm not really good with spicy food, but I love this. So yeah, the only annoying thing is that when you buy these sushi rolls from Woolies, they claim that they expire on the day, so you have to eat them on that day, and I'm just like, I swear I've seen some Americans buy sushi from shops and they've lasted days in their fridge, because that just means I have to keep going to the shops every day, but that's okay. I don't mind. Casper has been meowing like crazy, and it turns out what he really wanted this entire time was for us to just open the front door a little bit so he could smell the outside. Because he's an inside cat, so he never really goes outside. We used to try and take him for walks, because he used to be an outside cat. That's where we found him, in my backyard. But it just got really too stressful, too difficult, and I think he just started getting really stressed out that he wanted to be outside more than inside. And just because he kept getting into so many fights, even though now he's desexed, so he shouldn't get into any fights if we let him out, but I don't know, I just get really like paranoid that something will happen to him, so I just keep him inside. But I think he really misses outside sometimes, so he just likes us to leave the door open, just have the security door closed but the door ajar so he can like smell the outside, look outside and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's really cute. It's been pretty productive so far. This morning was kind of a bit of a blur because I don't normally have plans like when because the plans got cancelled. I was kind of in a what do we do sort of state. Tobias just kept editing videos. I really don't like cutting stickers too much when Tobias is at home because the noise is really irritating for him, and I totally get that. So I prefer to cut when he's at work or when he's out or something like that. So today's not really a big cutting day, even though I do have some orders to fulfill. I think I'm going to just spend more time designing. I don't know, kind of a weird day because I expected to be out the entire day and then be home at night, but now I've had like the whole day. I mean, it's lunchtime now, so I've had most of the morning and I'm gonna have all the afternoon to myself, so I'll have plenty of things to do. I think it's just more like figuring out where those plans sit, because I've already written, it sounds so silly, but I've already written to-do lists for next week, so I already know what I'm gonna do next week, and now I'm like, maybe I'm gonna pull some of that stuff back. It's a good problem to have, let's just say that. So as I may have not mentioned in some of my previous vlogs, I have really been game on around content creation, and I really want to give it a true shot for 2018. Like, I feel like I've set up the foundation. I've set up the foundation over the last couple months that I've taken off work, and I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel so much more positive. I just feel like it's hard for me to really focus on the negative side of things at the moment. Like, I'm just really happy. Of course, a huge component of that is that I do not have the day-to-day stresses that work brings, which quite honestly is the main stressor in my life, I suppose, but I got bills to pay, so I still need a job. I think one of the issues I'm gonna have around content creation is specialization or niching, because I love too many things, and I really did want to try and niche better, but I'll tell you, it is hard to just focus on one thing, because then I just feel like my heart is aching for something else. So that's why I'm really focused on 2 main accounts right now. I've got my planner life, which I kind of pile in with the sticker shop, and then I've got like the beauty side, which I've kind of made a commitment to myself that I am going to try and focus more on planner, and that would be my priority, and then beauty. But it's hard because like where my focus tends to go is really based on where my interest is. So for a period I was like super obsessed with makeup and I wouldn't think of anything else, and then I kind of moved off that and went into like the planner world, and then I just didn't even care about makeup at that point. I was just like so obsessed about planner. Now I'm kind of coming back into makeup, and I'm like getting really obsessed with makeup, and I'm I'm a little more disenchanted by planners. But I know that if I just stop focusing on planners altogether, when eventually it comes around and I love it again, I'm going to regret having lost the momentum that I have right now. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing through. I think these are just like the ups and downs of everything in life, right? I don't think anything is always going to feel easy. I feel like you have to push through hard times so the good times arrive. But one of the things that, so this is something really small, but one of the things that really touched me today was a picture that I released, I think it was yesterday, of one of the Viseart palettes I have. So Viseart being kind of a more makeup artistry brand, and I love their eyeshadows. It's so amazing, but very expensive. So anyways, I posted a picture on Instagram, and I always tag brands just on the off chance they may see it, because it just makes me happy to know that they can see that I'm supporting their brand. And the owner of Viseart actually responded to me on Instagram. Let me show you. So this is the picture that I posted, and this is what the owner of Viseart wrote. And as weird as it sounds, that sort of recognition, like just that response, just makes me so like happy and motivates me. And I think it's the same, I don't know, maybe it's bad that I need like that sense of approval to feel good, but I mean, doesn't everybody to some degree want some sense of approval? But yeah, that just makes me feel so happy, and like that just encourages me to keep going with my content creation. This is the challenge I've kind of set for myself, that if I want to get through 2018, which is a big thing, like it's a long period of time to just say like committed, like I want to post on Instagram once a day. I know for a fact that is already really hard. Like even now when I'm not working full-time, that's hard because it's so easy to miss. And I know that there's apps like Planoly and all that sort of stuff, but sometimes you can get into a bit of a lull where you're not really taking pictures or anything, and then the day arrives and you're like, oh, I've got nothing to post. Like it's easy to fall into those pit holes every now and then, and when you're working full-time, it's probably going to be even easier to fall into that. So hopefully I can stay motivated. I'm just really happy that I have someone like Tobias who is extremely motivated. He just never seems to lose inspiration and just seems to be able to keep pushing. So seeing him work so hard on his stuff inspires me. So it's a good thing. It's a lucky thing that I found him. But anyways, I thought I would open today's advent calendar. We have day 17. Okay, so day 17 is right here. Oh yeah, I remember there's gonna be one of those like eyeliner pens, but I think it's the last one. Oh wait, is it? No, it is. Okay, it's like a silver. The color's a little different. Ooh, it's like a metallic silver. It's, you know what? Now that I think I've opened all of them, let's swatch all of them. Okay, so here are the swatches for all of them. And I can say off the bat that the formula is okay. I would say that they're not, like the black, the brown, and the blue are not super creamy. Pigmented, quite pigmented, but not very creamy. But yet the purple and the silver are very creamy. Like they just glided right on. But as you can see, the pigmentation is not as strong. So there seems to be some sort of relationship there. But yeah, they're nice, but they're not the best I've had. Like I feel like I've had a lot creamier from other brands. I would still use them because I paid for them, but I don't know if I'd recommend them given that there are creamier formulas out there. Okay, and 17 is right here. So in today's box is a nail file, and I'm very curious to see if this is going to work. It actually is quite rough, and I need very coarse nail filers when I remove my gel polish, which I'm probably going to do towards the end of the week. I put these on probably 4 days ago, and I think I'm going to replace them in maybe 5 or 6 days. So I think I'll give this a shot then and see if it's good at filing down the gel polish. You've got to file down like the top couple layers so that when you soak them in acetone they come off a lot easier. Feels a little rough to be like on the actual nail, so yeah, but yeah, I can always use one of these. Hello, Casper. Are you sleepy? Oh, so sleepy. Oh. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I can't even remember what I videoed, but I'm just hoping it's semi-interesting. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.